We might still be in the Champions League, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, but in the Premier League, we are struggling. And I quote, struggling. We need to turn it around very quickly if we're not going to lose touch with the top of the table. Welcome to Making Tottenham Hotspurs Again. And welcome to episode 30 of Making Tottenham Hotspurs Again. My name's Mark. On today's episode, we have two games for you. A slight change to the schedule that I think we might have mentioned before. Today, we're going to play Arsenal in the FA Cup quarter-final. That was scheduled, but we're then going to follow that with Burnley in the Premier League. Basically, because the Premier League is going a bit at the moment. And then what we'll do is come back for the next episode and we'll play both legs of the Champions League quarter-final. Which you can see there, but I am going to pass you to past Mark, who is going to go through the draw with you. Well, thank you very much to future Mark, who has told you all about what's been happening since you were last with us. But now we are about to have the draw for the Champions League quarterfinal, and then we will have the draw for the Champions League semi-finals, and Manchester United are out. I can tell you that much. Let's go back to here. You see they lost. They won the first leg by 2 goals to 1. No, 2 goals to 0. Hang on a minute. Let's go back and have a look. 2 goals to 0 against Bayern Munich in the first leg. Advantage, of course, the fact that Bayern Munich did have a player sent off. But as you will see, it's come back to haunt them because they've lost this one 4-1, which means on aggregate 4-3. Other results, let's go quickly flick back for the other results. Arsenal lost out to Paris Saint-Germain on penalties, 2-2 on aggregate, losing 2-0 on the night, but they lost on penalties. As you'll remember, we beat Milan 2-1. Making it 3-2 on aggregate from a 1-1 in the first leg. Inter drew 1-1 with Atletico Madrid, but the 1-0 win from Atletico from their home game was enough to see them through. Liverpool losing 2-1 to Porto, but the advantage of a 3-1 from the first leg saw them through. Manchester City losing 1-0 to Barcelona, but had the better of Barcelona, having beaten them 4-0 at the Nou Camp, and Real Madrid losing to Roma by a goal to 0. Tammy Abraham getting the winning goal there after 69 minutes and winning the leg for them. Brings us to these ones, as we already looked at. Manchester United losing to Bayern Munich, and Benfica and Sevilla. A 1-1 draw, but Benfica going through 3-2 on aggregate, which brings us to the draw for the quarterfinals and the semi-finals. I will quickly... Oh, I've gone past it now, haven't I? Oh, there we go. Right, so let's draw the teams then for the quarterfinals. Benfica are first out. They will play Manchester City. We are at home for the first leg. And we will play Paris Saint-Germain. Roma will play Bayern Munich. And Liverpool will play Atletico Madrid. So, Benfica and Manchester City. Tottenham, Paris Saint-Germain. Roma and Bayern Munich. Liverpool and Atletico Madrid. That is the draw for the quarterfinal, and it now means that we have the semi-final draw, and Roma or Bayern Munich will play Benfica or Manchester City. Tottenham or Paris Saint-Germain will play Liverpool or Atletico de Madrid. So that is the draw. And we will have to get past Liverpool. And as we know from previous experience, that's not the easiest thing to do. It's not the draw that we really, really wanted. But hey-ho, we're going to have to do it if we're going to get into the Champions League final. I'll pass you back to Future Mark, who will bring you up to date with how that affects the schedule and also the likelihood, if we do get past Paris Saint-Germain, of getting past Liverpool or Atletico Madrid. For you eagle-eyed watchers, thank you to Pass Mark, by the way. To you eagle-eyed watchers, you would have already seen that we have Paris Saint-Germain in the Champions League quarter-final, and as I say, we will be having a look at the home and the away legs of that. We are home first, away second. We haven't done that for a while in the Champions League, and we'll see. We need to get a result at home. And then go away and do. But more importantly at the moment is our form in the Premier League. As you'll see since you were last with us, the Milan 2-1 win game in Milan. We have only managed to scrape a 1-1 draw with against Leicester, and we've lost 5-1. Yes, 5-1 to Liverpool. Actually, probably shouldn't be so much of a surprise because when you look at past scores, certainly we've struggled in recent times, albeit we didn't struggle when we played them at home, but we definitely struggled. And if that had been an aggregate score, it would have been 6-5 on aggregate over the two Premier League games. So Liverpool topping out on that one. We do have the semi-final draw as well, as you saw. So we will be playing Liverpool again in the semi-final of the Champions League if we manage to get that far. Manchester United out of the so they won't be retaining their Champions League title as it was. So yeah, poor results in the Premier League in the last two games. Lost our way a little bit, having had a good run prior to that. We hadn't lost since Manchester United. Talking about Manchester United 1-0, but before that in the Premier League, I don't think we'd lost since Fulham 4-2. And then our opponents today, who we lost 5-2 early in the season. A few there. Premier League 2-1 against Southampton, a 2-0 loss against Manchester. So Manchester United have been our bogey team this season. Liverpool are sort of like up and around there. How does that all end up with the table itself? I hear you cry. Manchester United are top, 67 points, 4 points clear now of Manchester City, who are in second place. Liverpool are now third by virtue of that 5-1 win. They have got a 10 goal difference over us by virtue pretty much of those goals that they scored against us as well, which hurt somewhat. And I think when you look at the against, we've got 37 against us. So realistically, we are not defensively sound. Had we been a bit more defensively sound, there's a few of these games that we would have won a bit more concretely. So I think we're lucky where we are, really. All played 28 in that top lot. Chelsea are fifth. They've played 29 games, and then Arsenal with 28. But they are a little way off us at the moment. But if we keep capitulating, we won't be there for very long. We'll be dropping down quickly if we're not careful. Right. We need to stay in the Champions League slots. That's where we are at the moment. We need to stay there if we can. Today is the first part of that plan. Right, let's get on with the episode. It's a FA Cup quarter-final game against Arsenal at Arsenal. And this is the team for this FA Cup. Castiles in goal, Reguilon, Romero, Sewell and Emerson Royal in defence. Lo Celso and Holzberg in midfield. Bergwijn, Ali, Lucas Moura in attack. Kane up front. On the bench, Latula, Upamecano, Dyer, Son, Sanchez, Skip and Brian Gill. A couple of names missing there, as you will see. Mahale is suspended for this game anyway, but he is coming back from injury, not completely fit as yet. I'm also looking for who seems to be missing completely. Oh, there he is, Dembele. He's not hardly fit at all. And as you will notice, Upamecano and Son, who's on the bench today, obviously all suffering from that Liverpool game. So they will get some game time, I'm sure, but they're not going to be in the fray from the off today. And here we are at the Emirates for this FA Cup quarter-final. And we are underway, hoping to play better today. It was deplorable against Liverpool. And early doors, it's not looking good. Nelson is in. Holzberg hits that clear, but only as far as Holzberg has another go. Dele Alli heads it down, but Nelson, he's curled that one in. And Reece Nelson gets his 9th goal of the season in 9 minutes. They are a goal in front. So, if we're to win this, we are to do it the hard way. But this is reminiscent of the Liverpool game. We seem to have lost our mojo right now. And our little bit of luck as well. And from kickoff, Kane to Lo Celso to Reguilón. We're either going to go 2 down very quickly or potentially get 1 back. That's through to Dele Alli, who holds the ball up nicely. He's pushed it into space. Nearly gave it away. Lo Celso, Bergwijn, Dele Alli. Gets it through to Lucas Moura, who tries to steer one in. But Ramsdale was having none of it. He was offside anyway. And Arsenal at it again. Well, all I can say is Daniel Levy has got to put his hand in his pocket this summer. Otherwise, I'm off, because this team has lost the momentum, and it's only because we are struggling for players. Didn't recoup in the winter. Didn't have any money to recoup in the winter. Bergwijn now off. Can he get Kane away? He's tried to. He's holding the ball up. Lucas Moura is in. Lucas Moura back today from injury. It's in. Kane. Oh, no, it was... it was Kane. His 19th goal of the season. I saw Dele Alli move away first. I thought it was Dele Alli got it there. Kane back in. He's been somewhat afray for recent games. He's been missing in action. But he's back on it today. Lucas Moura, we've missed him. And Kane in the back of the net. We're back on equal terms after 26 minutes. So, from that footing, can we get back into the game properly? As we head towards half-time. Ball back to Ramsdale. Ramsdale fires it long. Saul brings it down. Lacazette right on him. And he's got that forward long ball to Kane. Kane crosses it for Dele Alli, who steers it in. We are 2-1 up after 42 minutes. And that's a bit of a turnaround. It was Route 1. I don't care right at the minute, to be fair. We just need to hang on to that mojo. Lovely ball through to Kane. Kane holding the ball up, waiting for the support. And Dele Alli squeezing it in. And 4 shots, four on target at half time. We'll take that because we are 2-1 up at half time. 0.87 on the XG, 62% possession against Arsenal's 11 shots, 4 of which have been on target. 1.09 XG, 38% possession. Oof. When we went a goal down, I had visions of it all happening again. No changes at half time, and we're back to it as Arsenal have the first highlight of this second half, looking to get back on level terms. It's got out to Saka. Saka's going to have a go, but Casteels was equal to it. I think, I'm not sure who it was, closed him down well, and that's gone wide. It's a goal kick. Did close him down very, very well, and Nelson with a free kick, and they've equalised through Gabriel. after 50 minutes, 49 minutes maybe, 50 minutes, 51 minutes, I don't know. Poor defending from I think Gabriel getting up. Saul should have been marking him and didn't. Walked away from him. 51 minutes on the clock. 2-2. Can ill afford this going to extra time and penalties and all the rest of the malarkey that we seem to have endured over recent times. Romero and Holzberg both got yellow cards. Lo Celso's been robbed, pickpocketed by Smith Rowe. And Arsenal are rampant at the minute. We need to get back at them. It's been bobbing around there. Let's have a look and see. Man United beating Fulham 2-1 in their game. Right. We had some tired legs out there. Lo Celso for one of them. Emerson Royal is also tired. All right, let's have a look at. Do we bring Smooth Saul over? Into Emerson Royal's place. Romero can move over. And what we'll do is we will bring on Upamecano for Romero. And then Bergwijn, he's not having a good time out there. Holzberg in midfield is also not having a good time. So Steven Bergwijn is going to be replaced by Minson, who usually plays out there. Do we make our third change at the minute? Holzberg isn't playing well in midfield. Picked up a yellow card as well to boot. So do we take him off? Do we drop Ali back into that slot? If so, who do we put in there? And really, should we have brought David Sanchez on for... right, I'm going to go with just this one change, or two changes, sorry, for the minute. Confirm those. 2-2. As the 18-minute mark comes up. And Arsenal with a throw-in, Tavares to Smith Rowe. Martinelli, but Casteels plucks that out of the air. Casteels rolls it out to Upamecano. Reguilón. Oh, tried to cross it to Dele Alli and he's giving it away like Lacazette. And it's gone out for a goal kick again. 85 minutes. We have a throw-in. Saul to Lo Celso. Saul crosses it into the box. It's headed clear. And Smith Rowe is there. He's had a good game. Gets this one wide to Martinelli. Lacazette is in the middle. He's going on his own. He's Martinelli. Maybe shouldn't have passed it to Lacazette, but Casteels pushing it out for a corner. And the threat is still there. It's headed clear. So they still have the ball, and it's the highlight has dissipated. So tactically, do we go for a big push here? Let's go attacking. Just see if we can get the upper hand. Drop Dele Alli back to supporting. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Let's put him on attack. Lucas Moura. Who by now is worn out on that right-hand side. So is Dele Alli. Holzberg still. But if it goes to penalties, we could do with him on the pitch. That's the difficult bit. Right. Game underway. Tavares with a throw in to Thomas. Saul cuts that one out, but he's only cut it out as far as Smith Rowe. And we're in trouble. No, we're not. That's gone out for a goal kick. It's going to go to extra time. Feels like it. It is extra time. They've had 22 shots, 7 on target, 2.07, 44% possession against our 5 shots. We've not put any more on target in that second half. We had 4 and 4 at half time. It's been very wayward in that second half. They've had a far better second half and put us under the cosh, and 56% possession. Right. Dressing room time, and we're going to tell them, don't let this slip away from you now. Been the better team. Well, I say the better team. We haven't been the better team. That's a bit of poetic license, I think. Regillion is feeling aggressive. We'll pump him and try and get him back on side. He's okay. Right. Throw of the dice then. Do we go attacking from the off and see if we can get them? We've lost. Midfield wise, we haven't got a lot midfield. We've got Eric Dyer, Oliver Skip, ooh, what a dilemma. Right, we're going to bring Oliver Skip on. I think he's going to do a great deal in that midfield. Go and surprise me, young man. Go and surprise me. Go and make me proud. Right, let's get extra time underway. Just that one change. We do have an extra change that we can make as well. They have a free kick. Bellerin. Smith Rowe to Thomas. Xhaka. Lacazette. Martinelli. And he scored. 3-2. And we go behind again. Haven't been behind since early in that first half. And our poor form is continuing. We're going to go out of the FA Cup here at the quarter-final stage, I think, which is going to be poor for us. Dele Alli is worn out. Holzberg is worn out. Right, we can make 2 more change. No, we can only make 1 more change, as I've noted. So, who's it to be? Holzberg and Dele Alli both tired. Only one person that can play in that slot. I'm tempted. Right, Hodgberg for Eric Dyer. And don't think we can do any more. Pretty sure we can't. Let's just test it. No, we can't. Right, that's what we're going to have to go with. And we've done nothing again in this first half of extra time. One other change I can make, but I'm not going to let me do it right at the minute. get underway. I'm going to put Son up front. Dele Alli can go out to the left. Kane can play in there. We're going to put him on attacking. In fact, we'll make him advanced playmaker on attack. I'll put Dele Alli out there as a inverted winger, inside forward. On support. In fact, we want him on attack because we just want to throw everything at them. Confirm changes and go for it. Son hasn't been having a good game, and they're at it again. They get another one now. We're definitely out of it. But Upamecano's got better ideas. Kane now. Lucas Moura. Lucas Moura for Son. Oh, I thought that was going to be the equaliser. Ramsdale gets it out for a corner. That's a bit better. It was on target. Son now with the corner. Crosses it in. It's headed clear by Xhaka. We have the throw in. Sewell to Lucas Moura. Lucas Moura to Dyer. Kane. Sewell. Lucas Moura has been tackled and they've come away with the ball. Dyer's nibbling at the feet of Guendouzi. And that's gone out wide. Lacazette's going to get out there for it. Romero's going out to meet him, but it's crossed. Thomas with a shot. Oh, it's gone high and wide, thankfully. That would have been the killer blow. Been far better, the better team. Just not hitting the target perhaps quite as much as they could have done. Free kick from Bellerin. I think we're just tired now. Exertions of the Liverpool game. And come back to haunt us a little bit. As Smith Rowe gets it out to Bellerin, back to Smith Rowe. He's in space, he's had a shot, and it's just gone wide of that upright. Could see the target, decided to have a go at it, and I think it's all over. It is. We've lost 3-2 on extra time, and we are out of the FA Cup. I'm not going to dwell on it too much, just to say they had 30 shots, 10 on target, 2.70, ended up with 47% possession. We had 6 shots, 5 on target, only 1 on target in the whole of that second half. 1.12 on the XG, 53% possession. Well, that's the end of the FA Cup trail for us for this year. Let's go and see if we can beat Burnley. And after 13 days and an international break, this is the team that's going to face Burnley in our Premier League side. Everton have done us a favour in the Merseyside derby, beating Liverpool by 1-0. Castile's in goal, Reguilon, Romero, Sewell, and Mahale is back from injury on the right-hand side of defence. That's good news. Lo Celso and Dembele in midfield. Son, Ali and Lucas Moura in attacking midfield. Kane up front. Latula, Emerson Royal, Holzberg, Bergwijn, Sanchez, Skip, Clark, Dyer and Brian Gill are all on the bench. And the teams are out on the pitch at Turf Moor for this one. And the game is underway. Burnley with the early highlight. McNeil. And he's got bags of room. And defensively, that's what we seem to be doing of late. Giving too much room. Arsenal 2-0 up against Norwich. Odegaard scoring both. Still down in 4th place as it stands. Virtue of goal difference. Lo Celso with a corner. Ooh, that was headed across and out by Sewell, I think it was. Right, we seem to be having some shots, but not doing anything with them specifically. It's going to pile on the pressure. Half time comes and we've not got there. They've had 2 shots, none on target, 0.17 XG, 41% possession. We've had 11 shots, 4 of which have been on target, 0.87 and 59% possession. I know it's early days, but we're still struggling. We're going to give them 10 minutes and then we'll do a bit of a switch round. Burnley have the first highlight again in this second half. And potentially a penalty. Dele Alli brought him down. Question is, was it in or out? VAR, he's going to have a look at it. No penalty, it's outside the area. Romero picking up a yellow card for that. Or did he already have a yellow card? I can't remember. Reguilón with the throw-in now. That obviously came to nothing. Lo Celso, Reguilón, Dembele, Kane, Mahel. He's gone high and wide. We're not firing on all cylinders, are we? Still. And this is against Burnley, bottom of the table or near the bottom of the table. Mahel with the throw-in. Lo Celso. Back to Mahel. Dembele. Mahel. Dembele. Crosses it in. It's headed and it's over the top. Right. Did say 10 minutes. We've gone a little bit beyond that. And it's time to have a bit of a whiz around here. I'm going to move Son up front. I'm going to bring Brian Gill on. What do we bring Bergwijn? Bring Bergwijn on there. Make him an inside forward on support. Lucas Moura will drop back to an inverted winger on support. This could be the reason why I've keep putting him. I want him as an attacking playmaker. Son we're going to have as an advanced forward. And see if we can push forward a little bit. Do we still stay? I think we still stay on attack for these two. Having changed them to support. And we'll give it a little bit longer. Steve Bergwijn comes on. He's come on for Kane, who was ineffective again. Son moves up front. As we head to the 80-minute mark and still nothing doing. Taking Lo Celso off, bringing on Holzberg. I might switch these two around. That has the better effect. Really need something to happen here, otherwise a 0-0 draw against Burnley is. That's what it's going to end up as. Holzberg. And it's a corner kick. If they've got time to take it. Son. It's cleared. That is it. Unless they come and score against us. And if they score, no, it's all over. And a 0-0 draw. I really didn't expect that. I expected us to win it. 20 shots, 8 on target, 1.65, 60% possession. Burnley had 8 shots, 2 on target, and 40%. How does that leave us in the table? It's not good. And before we have a look at that table, this is the rest of the results from the day's games. Notables: Man City beating Leicester by 3-1. Chelsea beating Manchester United by 3-1. So Chelsea are closing in on us very, very fast, and if we don't snap out of this form, we will get sucked in. And I'm really concerned now. West Ham also closing in on us. So we've got to really buck our ideas up quick. Need to have a look and see whether a little change in formation would do us any good. I'm not holding a great deal of hope up going into the into the Champions League game against Paris Saint-Germain, up against Mbappe and people like that. But there you go. So the table as it is with most games played, 29 games played, down to 9 games left to play. Manchester United on top on 67 points. Second, Manchester City on 66. Then Liverpool on 62 on goal difference from us also on 62. Golden opportunity to jump over them. We didn't do it. And so we stay in 4th place. Chelsea now in 5th. They have played a game more than us. They're on 59 points. Arsenal are 6th with 56 points. So that's how it ends up. Burnley, their draw against us did them the world of good. They're on equal points now with Newcastle, albeit a very inferior goal difference. Then come Fulham and Blackburn. Blackburn 10 points adrift, looking like they may go down if they're not careful. Right, on the next episode, those 2 games, home and away against Paris Saint-Germain in the Champions League quarter-final. Hope you've enjoyed today's episode. If you have, don't forget to leave me that big thumbs up, subscribe and hit the notification button. That keeps you up to date with all future episodes of this particular series and also our sister series, which is going out from the bottom to the top, featuring Farley Celtic, if you like a little bit of low league football, and also any new series that we have here on FM22 before FM23 comes out. New episodes of Making Tottenham Hotspurs again, currently released every Tuesday and Friday at 4:15 p.m. If you want to keep up to date what's happening on this channel and more, then you need to follow me on Twitter at JustOffsideFM is where you need to be. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you for the next episode. It'll be episode 31, and it's out on Friday. Let's hope for a change in fortune between now. Well, there won't be any between now because we're not playing, but let's hope for a change of fortune in the next episode. Till then, goodbye.